130 reasons why I love being an atheist. There's no gender limitations. So we just talked about how gender roles are toxic and what they do to women. But it's not just about power, influence, and white privilege. It's about limiting competition. It's limiting people based on their anatomy. And when you don't believe in God-ordained gender roles, any limitations besides physical ones evaporate. If there's no God, then there's no toxic standard of a religion that limits women's potential. How many women in fundamentalist churches have chosen not to have a career and to do interesting things because they believe their only job in this life is to have children and be a wife? And there's something wrong with being a wife and a mother, but it's not your role. It's either a passion that you pursue or it's something that happens to you based on choices, whether it's good or bad. It's really up to the situation. But if there's no toxic gender roles, then there's no gender limitations and toxic expectations. I can live my life without any shame, fear, guilt for being selfish and pursuing myself. Because it's not selfish to pursue yourself. It's not selfish to have boundaries and demand the best from everyone in your life. If it's selfish for refusing to be someone's doormat, I want to be more selfish. And our country puts gender limitations on people. Even now, if you're a woman and you're not white, the odds of being voted in as president is nil. And it's not just gender limitations, it's racial limitations, IQ limitations. It's everything. Because if you believe that a woman's place is in the home, where and what do you believe is a black man's role? If you believe that based on your skin color, your age, your gender, you have a role to play, then what happens when someone's a minority? What role do they have? I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the main person in charge. And it's all about limiting competition. And if there's no gender roles, there's no gender limitations. And that's what I love about atheism. The sky's the limits. I don't have to be a 1D stick figure. I can be whatever I want to be. And I don't have to ask permission to do it. And I should be respected for pursuing what I want to do. I shouldn't be shamed just because I'm a woman and I want to do something. And just because I'm married or engaged does not mean I should get rid of my dreams and submit to a man. So no, you don't get to be in charge because you're a man. You get to be in charge when everyone has enough faith in you because you're experienced and qualified. And if that's a woman or a minority person, great. But you don't get to be a leader just because you're white and male. Our society would be much further along if we didn't put gender limitations and race limitations. And we're taking many steps backwards because we still, for some stupid reason, keep voting for men who see people who aren't white and male as less than. And hopefully it gets bad enough that people don't vote red for 8 years or ever again. But they will, because voters' memories are very, very limited. And I want to live in a world where nobody's limited based on something they can't control. Their race, their gender, their location. And that's what's so great about being an atheist.